Hey, welcome. Thanks for joining tonight. Uh, it's been a while. So last time I was on here was, man, it's been like 2 weeks. Been to Honduras, been to Mexico. Uh, COVID has run through my entire house. So that's been fun over the last week or so. I'm still getting over it. Still a little bit of congestion and funkiness. Um, but I've had a lot of time, been playing some Fall Guys more than I should, as per usual. And with the satellite thing, I mean, I've been noticing a lot of people on Reddit and on several other little boards just talking about how big of a pain and how difficult they found this. So instead of my usual thing, jumping in, banging out some games, I wanted to start off tonight jumping straight into the satellite repair missions. And I want to go through and sort of talk about some of the strategies that might help you. Hopefully, I'll be able to splice some of this up and put it in a couple of videos on the YouTube channel. So, with that, if you have played it, there are three. We've got three specific maps that we're playing. We've got Jump Club, we've got Snowflake, and we've got around Roll Off, which is the hardest. Definitely the hardest to find. Sorry, I was trying to go back to the notes here earlier. That had before we got hopped on here, but it'll take me just a second to get here. But of the three, I would definitely say that Roll Off is the hardest. Yep. So Jump Club is by far, in my opinion, the easiest. Followed by Snowflake, and then Roll Out. If you want to call it Roll Off, because you're rolling off of it most of the time. Roll Out is probably the most difficult. The strategy for all three of them, in my opinion, anyways, and from running through this, is the same across all three of them, and it's to be patient. Is the number one thing is to be patient. You don't need to make risky moves in order to get the satellite pieces. So if you're trying to get those 3 wins, those 10 wins, getting the satellite pieces for the gloves, or if you're needing XP at the end of the season here, the biggest thing is to just be patient. Jump Club, we're gonna jump into all these, pun intended, or no pun intended. Jump Club, the biggest thing is you pick about 2 sections, maybe half of it. That's all you really need. You really don't need to move beyond probably about 2 sections. You find your little zone and you just work the same zone over and over, and you watch the arm. Roll Out, you want to typically grab them, go in the opposite direction of the wheel. So if the wheel's rolling to the right, then you want to be grabbing the ones on the left. You want to be grabbing them at the bottom where the wheel's pushing you up. Not always the case, but it's usually the best strategy that I found the most reliable. And then on the Snowflake, the thing is that you have the 2 prong snowflakes and the 1 prong. 2 prongs are typically where the groups of 5 will spawn. There's also several around the middle. But if you get lucky and you spawn near one of those that has 5 on it at the beginning, just stay on that prong. Chances are they will respawn over and over and over, and you will get 25 just by standing in one place. You do have to watch out for the snowball. But we'll run through all these. We're gonna kick some games off. I was recording some of this earlier, and I thought I'd go through and record it, do some voiceover. And I said, hell, you know what? Let's just go ahead and jump into Twitch and just see. If somebody's needing help, maybe they can jump in here. They can jump into the chat. You can ask some questions. Feel free to shoot me a message. It doesn't matter. If you want to play along, the Real Night Rat is my Epic account. I believe it's also my Xbox account, which is where the other place I usually play. Feel free to send me a friend invite. I've jumped on. I've gotten a couple people that I play with from the Twitch stream. So without any further ado, let's jump into this and see exactly what it is that we're going to be doing here. So if you're familiar, if you're watching this and you haven't seen this yet, welcome. Because a lot of people online are finding these to be some of the most frustrating tasks, which I thought that a lot of people complained about the idle champions that's been in twice now over the last, since it's been free anyways, it's been introduced twice. So all we're doing is survival missions. We're picking up little pieces or bubbles. They may refer to them as bubbles as well. And then as more people in the community collect them, since it's the last week of the season, you're also going to see that the fame boost increases. So right now it's ×2. Apparently the next one is ×3. And then finally you're going to get ×4 before the season ends next Thursday, I believe. And then you can see, they say, we're supposed to work together. Well, people are getting better about that. The first day that this came out, it was horrible. Everybody's grabbing like there's no tomorrow, but it's not necessary. There's really no reason or any purpose for grabbing in here. Usually I'm a big fan. I'm a grabber. Straightforward will tell you, I'm a grabber. If it's going to benefit me and it's a game dynamic, I'm going to grab people. If I'm playing Jump Club and it's the final round, you better believe I'm going to be trying to grab people and throw them off. Because that's people getting mad about that are the same people who get mad about being shot in Call of Duty. It's part of the game. And I'll even call it out. I've people have grabbed me, stopped me literally at the finish line and caused me to lose. And it's a good grab. It's part of it. But I digress. So jumping into it, we'll jump in as we're playing through these maps. I'll kind of walk through and some of the strategies. I've seen people saying I've been playing for hours. I can't figure it out. And over and over and over. And hopefully I can at least give you a trick or a tip or a pointer here that helps you get this done. In all honesty, it's to get the 10 wins. Once you get the hang of it, is about an hour, give or take. I say an hour because about 3 wins every 15 minutes, give or take, because you're going to have rounds where you're on rollout and you get a little too aggressive. Speaking of rollout, which is typically when I fall off of this one, is I get a little aggressive, and that's usually when I end up going off the side. So, like I said, with this one, our primary focus on rollout is we're gonna pick 2 rings. So since we're over here on this blue and this purple on the edge, we're gonna focus 90% of the bubbles or satellite pieces and all that we get will be over on these 2 pieces. Well, I say that, but if you haven't seen this, here we go again. So we glitched out. There's no point to this. I'm not going to stick around. This is one of the bugs that's been going on. So yeah, they've been having issues. I don't know why, where you get rounds and there's just no pieces. And in that case, kill yourself. Well, kill your beat. Don't kill yourself. We love you here. But yeah, just go back and it back up. Unfortunately, I don't know why it happens about once every. To me, it seems like it's happened about once in about every 10 games or so. Chances are you're gonna see it. In order to get the 10 wins, you are more than likely going to run across a empty. So, Jump Club is by far the easiest of the 3 maps. Absolutely, hands down, the easiest of the 3 maps. And I've seen some people will say, if you get roll off, roll out, roll in, whatever you roll out, just to go ahead and just jump off the side. Crowded area. Like I said, I'm going to pretty much stay right here in this blue zone. And I'm just going to clean these up. I don't need it, and I will more than likely finish with more time than I need. You don't have to make laps. You don't have to run around. You just have to make sure you don't get swept off by the car. That's your only goal. Stay in one little small section. You don't need to make laps. You can just literally stay in this one small section. You don't need to chase them. Stay in your zone. Be patient. You're gonna respawn. And you're gonna get your 25. I got 18 of the 25, and I got 45 seconds. This is actually probably one of my slowest finishes in quite a while. Oh. And there it is. I went for the 2, and instead of paying attention, talking about how getting frustrated by how long it was taking me. But you can see the best strategy is literally just stand over there, work your little section. Work your section. There are times where I finished it and there are 4 seconds on the clock, and it's rare that if you stay in your small little section, you don't go chasing after them, and you pay attention to the sweeping arm, you're gonna win that one. As I said, 3 out of 4 times, 4 out of 5 times, whatever the case may be. It's usually a relatively simple thing to win. The easiest one. I botched it, but it is usually the easiest. And like I said, the way I was playing it earlier, when I got my gloves, was about 1 win every 3 matches or so, and each match takes a minute and a half, give or take. And so you're getting, you should be able to easily. And I say there's people that are going to exceed this, and there's going to be people that it takes longer. But I mean, you can expect an hour, 10 wins, 1 hour. Safely. Now, you can do it much faster if you're good, or it might take you a little bit longer. But if you can dedicate about an hour to it, you should be able to fairly easily get on. And I've seen people who said they'd be grateful for 3 wins in an hour, and I'm telling you, you just got to be patient. Can I get another one that's blank? Okay. Whew. All right. So, even though I'm in the middle, I'm going to work over here to one of these edges. And see, this is what I was saying, is you want to kind of work against the wheel. Oh, I got too aggressive trying to go. Man, this is a bad Q&A. But like I said, I am in no way, shape, or form perfect. These tips are not 100% going to get you the wins every time, as you can clearly see. I was literally recording for about 20 minutes before doing this, and I've got I got 5 wins, which if we were arguing, I would go and throw it in the box and play it. But it is what it is. So hopefully I can I think maybe, I don't know. Before I also wasn't trying to live stream it and talking to the mic and check to see if anybody's playing the stream and all that. So maybe I'm a little bit distracted more than I was earlier, but nonetheless, we can still go through these tips. And next time I will heed my own advice, which I said is to be a little patient. So, Snowball, it's Snowflake. I kept calling it Snowflake earlier. Snowball, survival. Depending on which one it is. Oh, this is the solid one. This should be the easiest. This is the easiest one of the group, clearly, because you don't have as many holes to fall in. And typically, what happens is they will spawn over the solid state pieces. So I'm not gonna go out chasing them. I'm gonna sit right here for the beginning, and I'm just gonna wait. My turn. 5. Boom. I'm not gonna go out chasing the next group. There was 5, but they're getting stolen because somebody else is using my strategy. Get off my block. All right, I'll be a little aggressive because he's in my spot. But yeah, so usually I'll just sit in one of these sides and just wait for him. And it's slow. I don't know why everybody's over here all of a sudden. Everybody wants to follow me. All right, so get off my. Whoop. So as you could see, before I got into it with another bean, who wanted to start getting into it with me, you don't need to grab people. You don't need to grab people. But you can literally stand in one spot. See, I don't know why people do that. I don't know why that person would go and push that other bean off. That's just it's a D move. A mega D move. Because literally this is a round that everybody can win. But yes, you stand on the little 2 prongs and you can kind of wait there. Hopefully you don't get somebody else who's trying to wait in the same area around. But we managed to hit all 3 maps and we've managed to lose all 3 maps so far. So now that we've gotten those out of the way, let's get some dubs and let's earn those whopping 5 shards that gives you. That's the most frustrating part to me, is that they ask you for 10 wins, and 10 wins doesn't even equal a full crown. You know, I know it's an odd number. They should give you at least 6 shards per victory. Since they're asking you for 10 wins, to give you, say, you know, hey, you do all this, you get at least a crown added. I don't know why they don't do it that way. All right. So this time on Jump Club, we're gonna bang it out. Like I said, same strategy as last time. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna get in our little zone. We're already in the blue zone. We're gonna jump over it. And this time, just so it's a little more clear, we're gonna jump between that light blue and the yellow. So we're gonna stay between that blue and that yellow. And that's gonna be our zone. These 2 pads, if you will. This is my zone right here. We're in zone. Arm at. Okay, there's the arm, so we need to worry about that. On the edge of the zone. Staying in my zone. Arm. Whoops, that's on the edge of the zone. I'm on the edge. Alright, so we're at 13. So we're doing fine. Like I said, on the edge. That guy. Those. Arm, look at this. Nobody's even over here. Two. Ooh. That was almost dangerous. That was almost really bad. There we go. 35 seconds to go. Like I said, you don't need to be making laps. You don't need to be running around. You don't need to be trying to grab a hold of people. Find your blocks and just watch the arm coming around. I mean, I hit 25 and I still had 35, 39 seconds to go, somewhere in there. And that's usually what ends up happening. I'm usually waiting 35 seconds, 40 seconds, 25 seconds, whatever the case is, for the other people to finish or sadly die. You just have to find your section. You don't even make a lap. There are plenty there. That's probably the easiest one to safely say. There are plenty shards. It's a small area. You will get your win if you just stick to that small little area and watch the sweep. That's all you got to do. I was hoping to get to 170 tonight, but I don't think it's going to happen doing this. Not 5 at a time. I ain't having it 5 at a time. Hopefully we get Snowflake or Snowball, Snowflake, or Rollout. Oh, I missed this game though. That was one thing. I enjoyed my vacation. I enjoyed my cruise. I enjoyed disconnecting and not having internet for 5 days. I mean, it takes about 3 days to really get into the groove and enjoy it. But I was happy. So, again on this, you can pick any 2. You can pick the middle. You can pick the left. You can pick the right. I usually try to go where it's least crowded, so if I see everybody going in one direction, I usually like working the sides a little bit better. Aggressive move. That was too aggressive. Like I said, not being aggressive here. When you start getting super aggressive is when you start going down the sides. So I'm gonna get this one and then I'm gonna get out of here. Somebody's like, oh, but there were 2 more there. Yes, there were. But yeah, I'm just gonna start making a small little circle. Gotta go all the way over. Whoop, nope. Being aggressive. So we got 38 seconds and we're close. I mean, we're gonna come over here, we're gonna grab this one, and we're gonna ride this back. There's 2 down here. I see 2 down here. Imagine that. Oh, it's gonna be questionable. It's sketchy. Like I said, you know, there were 18 seconds left on the clock. I was pushing it and I took some risky moves. But you just, like I said, you find a small area. I wasn't going from one side, you know, back and forth. I was working one small little area of those last 2 wheels. I mean, it could be the middle 2, you know, the middle wheel and one on the left, middle wheel, whichever 2 wheels, or, you know, and then occasionally I would jump over to that 3rd one and I'd work my way back. You don't have to be going all the way back and forth. You just focus on not falling in those gaps. It will come to you. Start realizing you don't have to. Once you realize you don't have to rush it, you'll start winning, and then all of a sudden you won't want to rush it because you're pulling in those victories. It looks like the camera frozen on stream. Hopefully the audio is still coming through. This happened the other day. This camera, for whatever reason, is getting hot in this room. Go ahead and kill it. We'll go ahead and kill the cam, and hopefully we can get it to come back up. Cool. Yeah. Happened the other day, but that's all right. I get the footage here without me. I love it. Like I said, we just did this roll off, so there's not going to be much different than last time. Like I said, it would help if I'm on the right screen. Oh, that was almost really bad. That was a bold move you're making here. Don't have to make any sort of crazy move. Try to grab this one and then get out of the way. We're just working the same small area, not doing anything crazy. We're at 24, 25. Just do one more and we're done. Easy peasy lemon squeeze. So it's literally just that. I wasn't counting. I don't know if that's 3 wins or 4 wins. Sorry, I'm disconnecting my camera. I don't know why it gets so hot. Anybody else experience this? What I have to do is I'll let it unplug it now. Do that. Why? Being right now. Light. I don't know. It gets hot and then it freezes up. I'm kind of baffled. Anyways, yeah, so I think that's 4. I believe that's 4 wins. 3 wins, 4 wins, I don't know. That's 2 back to back on roll off, roll out. We won one on, yeah, I think that's 4. I think we've won on all 3 plus 2 on rollout already. So like I said, I mean, it can be done. And I mean, that's 4 wins. And if that was 4 wins in a row, then that's a minute and a half each. So 6 minutes, 8 minutes, 10 minutes, you know, call it 10 minutes if you want. I don't know. Go back, check the stream. Doesn't take long. Now this one, compared to the last one that we won, clearly has the hole in the middle. So we're going to do a belly flop. Get those, and then we're going to come over here and we're going to sit in our corner and we're going to watch these balls come by, and we are just going to wait and try not to get rolled over. That's it. See, there's 5, just like that. And that's what I was trying to avoid doing. I was watching the other ball, not the one that came and smacked me in the face. But yeah, so if you do a better job of watching what's going on around you, you can usually knock that one out fairly easily. Surprisingly enough, that's what I would call the medium grade one, and it's become more difficult for me than rollout. I think in large part due the number of times that it puts me in rollout. For whatever reason, it knows that rollout is my least favorite of the 3. It likes to put me in there, but we're going to bang out these 10 wins. So I think we're at 4. We'll call it 4. So we need 6 more wins. And we're going to get it going. We're going to get it done. As soon as this camera cools down, we're going to get it plugged back in. We're going to get the camera up and running. Get it reconnected over here into Streamlabs. I don't know if it's because I'm running Streamlabs as an admin and the camera. I don't know. Here we go. Jump club. Wait. Oh, let's get it done. All right. Like I said, small section. I'm going to do light blue. I'm going to do this light blue and yellow right here next to me. We're going to get this guy banged out. Let's see. So I bet this black and red one goes to these 2 right here in front of me. Yep. Go over here. This is my zone right here. Everybody else is running around. My zone. This is my zone. We're just gonna wait. Takes a while. It takes a while. Remember to be watching the arm. Honestly, right there, I got lucky. I wasn't paying attention to the arm. I was coming around. I wasn't paying attention to the arm. That arm almost got me. Remember, watch that arm. Plenty of time. Here we are. That was close. Face right there. Where are we at? We're at 20. Alright, we're gonna get a little bit out of the zone here. And we're done. 30 seconds to spare. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Like I said, find your zone, be patient, work it. Regardless of which of the 3 maps it is, find your zone, be patient, work it. Same strategy, you know, you just have to apply it to whichever map. So I think that's 5. So total stream time here. I wish I'd put a timer on here. I need to add a timer in here. Let's see. Total stream time here. We're looking at 32 minutes. We weren't even playing the game for nearly the first 10 minutes. So 5 wins in 20 minutes. Like I said, keep banging them out. We're gonna get 10 wins just to show that it can be done in a quick time. And we're gonna get some gameplay and some footage without my face in front of it, and you know, we can use it for other things. Loading back up. Let's see if we can't get the camera added back in. Hope everybody finds this extremely helpful and making this easier for you. That's really what it's all about. Off this and reconnect it. Hey, there it is. Just need to be reconnected. Got to reposition it unless you want to stare at the side of my phone here. We'll get it back up and running here in just a moment. So yeah, I don't know why I like putting rollout in here a lot. I don't think. Oh, see, that's the funny thing. I don't know if you have to go back and watch it, but I got to click on the right screen. You can literally watch people dropping out as soon as they realize it's rolling. I don't know why. I think people overrate how difficult it is. Don't get me wrong. It's a pain. So, like I said, I'm going to work these two. I'm going to go down here, and this is a dangerous one. So, you don't get all four in this situation. You get two, and you get out. See if I can't peek over there. I'm going to grab these two down here, which is going to be really dangerous. So, I need to start walking forward. And let me push me down. So, part of it is you either want to be walking against it to grab them, usually. This one is... Oh, see. And don't try to get them all at once. It's okay to come back and get them. Like I said, there is time. This one would be a little more aggressive. Be able to be a little more aggressive with that one. Nope, one of those. So we need two more. Let's see. Okay, one, two. Oh, missed it. All right, so we're gonna be aggressive. Nope. Far away. See if we can get to him here before. Boom. 3 seconds to spare. 3 seconds to spare. Let's go. That is 6. 6, I think. 6, so we're over halfway there now. 5 or 6. We'll shoot for 11 since we're not sure if we were on 5 or 6. Leave that. I guess the easiest way is to ride it all the way out to a crown, because I know I've gotten at least one crown, so I believe that's 5. We'll say that's at least 5. I think it's 6, but we'll call it 5. Either way, we're banging them out, and like I said, it can be done. Not as everybody's talking, it's not that difficult, and I don't know if people are just not quite sure the skill that it takes or the strategies, and that's what I'm hoping that this does. Is I'm hoping somebody finds this, and if one person finds this and finds it useful, then it was well worthwhile. Usually I don't take these streams, chop them up, throw them out to YouTube and share them and stuff, but in this case I was doing it with that full intent to show that it can be done. And I know that this isn't like some of the other maps. It'll be gone in a few days, but hopefully a handful of people find it useful, and it gets them to their 10 wins so they can get out and play. I know a lot of people, you can, like I said, especially on this one, you'll see people just drop off. See? Sonic guy, he went for it. So I'm gonna go ahead and move over here. Dangerous situation to be in. Come on. Come on. Ah, see, I got greedy. Dang. All right. On to the next. It's on a good solid roll. And that's why I said you can expect 3 rounds. 3 per 15 minutes I think is a reasonable expectation. Because you're going to have rounds like that where you get a little too aggressive, you get a little too confident, and you decide to go for something like that you shouldn't have gone for. And you fall off the side. It happens. It's going to happen. Probably. But I'm okay. All right, we got the camera back up and running. Off here. Let's get that camera back on. And let's roll that beautiful bean footage. Hopefully I don't get copyright by pushing big bean. Roll that beautiful bean footage. All right, so find your zone and work it. First one, like I said, just so it's easy to clear to see, I'm using this working primarily with blue and yellow. Apparently everybody's doing it. That's okay. This is one where I really feel like more than enough. Don't have to really fight all that hard for it. I have to go up the grab. Make sure you don't long off the part. This area. Far. I got faith in you, my beans. Come now, my beans. Got this. Oh, I thought I was gonna get thrown into one. So, man, good roll ends quickly. 2 L's, bro. Doing good. Somehow I'm winning on the one that I say is the most difficult and losing on the one that I say is the easiest. We're gonna get knocked out. Done. Prove that this can be done in under an hour. So we're at 6. Total stream time at this point is 40 minutes. Game time, we'll say, is 30 minutes. So we got 6 wins, 6 dubs. We're gonna go for 11 because I believe it's 6. It could be 5. So we're gonna go for 11. In the next 20 minutes, we need to get another 5. We're shooting for another 5 in the next 20 minutes. 25 minutes. We gotta get on it. Gotta get on it. That's the trick. Is even while trying to get on it, we have to remember to stay patient. Pay attention to what we're doing. So we'll rock and roll the sides over here. We're not going to get aggressive, and we're going to ride it out. We might not get the last one until we're in that last 3 minutes. We're going to get aggressive a lot. Out of my way. See, then you get people like this who want to grab and ruin your fun time when it's not. I let him tilt. Let him tilt me. I don't know why people want to grab. That's why I said that's the parable that you gotta deal with. Jackasses who want to grab. Come on. Beat up again, Maestro. Yeah, I will tell you, COVID sucks. I don't know how I managed to dodge it for 2.5 years. I'm grateful that I did. And I was vaccinated and boosted and all that fun jazz. Not getting into the politics of it. I've got a soon to be 90-year-old grandpa who I enjoy visiting whenever I get the chance. So there's the difference keeping him healthy, and I'll give it a shot, even if it gives me cancer. That being said, it has been brutal. Well, the first couple of days were pretty brutal. Didn't really ever hit a high fever, but man, I had the sweats so bad. Crazy. I literally would just sit there and pour sweat. Not even doing anything. I would just pour sweat. don't know why you gotta come over here, my guy. This is my zone. There's no zones for you too. See? Get back over here to my zone. Boom. Already got him, my guy. Too late for you. We only have one ball rolling around, so that should make it easy. You just gotta pay attention to it. Make sure I don't smack it. Here's my 5. Or 18. Over here in the middle. Woo! All right, next spawn. We're out of here. Oh, it's coming right back for me. Ooh! All right, come on. Spawn it up here again. Another spawn here. We need 2 more. I could go chase. But my point is to prove that you don't have to run around chasing. That's 7. 3 more wins. 3 more dubs. And we've hit 10 under an hour again. Can be done. Like I said, it's just understanding there's a small strategy. It's a shift because you don't have, now that more people are playing it, you don't have to worry as much about people. I'm seeing less and less and less crap. The morning this came out, man, everybody was grabbing. No tomorrow. Like, people didn't understand. You don't need to. At this point, if you're grabbing, you're just being X. But let's go. That is numero 7. Get it done tonight. Then we're gonna play some Fortnite. Might go Fortnite once we get this banger done. Back to Snowball. So, like I said, I mean, it's been kind. Like I said, same strategy here. I usually, right there. I'm gonna dive for it. That's the other trick. Don't jump for it, dive for it. Yeah, I got all 5 of them. Now this one should go over to the other side. Yep, and then it should come back. And oh, we're not gonna get 2 balls. Hey, get off me, bug. There's 10. Not moving still. Let's see. I think I'm gonna have to move on this. Go back to my little spot. Minute left. There's 15. Like I said, and you can run out. You can chase them. We got 45 seconds left. I just need 2 more spawns in the spot here. See if we get unlucky. I mean, you can get unlucky where you don't get them all. As you can tell, I'm a little nervous here. Gotta make it. Sometimes you just gotta make it happen. And there it is. So, relatively easy. Waited till the end. Field's cleared out. Not as many people. You can move around freely. And that's win number 8. And we still have 20 minutes to get this banger knocked out. So here we go. Whoop. We don't get crushed. And this home base has been quiet. There we go. Here's 5. Like I said, it gets down to the last 30 seconds or so. You want to run out. And go for it. Not a great need for it. And because that's what happened. I was trying to get to that other group of 5. That's all right. That's all right. We're going to get it going. We're going to get it going. We're close. We're at 8. So we're at 8 with about 15 minutes, 16 minutes counting. Somewhere in that ballpark. 15, 16 minutes to get the last 2 in there. Last 3 in there. They were playing to 11. At one point, I don't know if I added one or not. So we're going to play to 11. Assuming that last one was numero 8. Numero ocho. It. Let's go. All right. Snowball again. All right. Get a little redemption here. Get this one knocked out. Maybe this will be the solid center so we can have it really. Oh, yeah. Solid center. Look at that. Let's see. Hopefully they get placed. Oh, I'm right in the middle of it. That was convenient. And that's what you get for being a grabber. What you get for being a little grab ass there. Sit here, make this guy, watch this guy. Come on, grab on. There's 19. Oh, I'm not going for it. Ah, come on. Sorry. I know that was probably loud. Curse you. All right, so down to 15, below the 15-minute mark. We need to get 3 in here. We got 3. We gotta get 3. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Now, if you're just joining in, working through on banging out these satellite repair missions, going through just trying to share some of the tips, tricks, pointers, and stuff that I figured out to get my 10 wins off of it. Other than that, you know, just playing, having a good time. But hopefully I'm able to share some tricks to help others get through it. Like I said, on this one, when you don't have people running over trying to grab you, sitting out, got 2 of them. Find you a little pedal. Look, there's 5 right there. Whoop. That was close. I don't know why everybody's being so grabby to me. Whoop. Back over to my pedal. I got 8. I'm gonna have to start going out here, I think. Definitely hasn't been as generous to me this time. Whoop. Ooh, that was lucky. Lucky, 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 lucky. All right, we're gonna bang this guy out. How many do we need? We need 4 more. There we go. Whoop. As long as I don't fall in that hole. All right, you can have those, my guy. I'm gonna get these. I'm gonna be out of your hair. And we out. That's 9. 9. I was saying it's easily done. I had to. I don't know why. I don't know if the spawn rate is different on it sometimes. But like I said, usually you can find one of those really. All you have to do is sit there and wait. I don't know. That time it didn't seem like they were spawning very quick. And if you wait until it gets a little bit further out, as people have either died or collected their 25, then you have a little more room to run around and you can be a little more risky. A little bit harder, but just be patient. As I said at the very beginning, the biggest key is to just be patient. I keep losing track. Is that 8? Is that 9? I think that was 9. 8, 9, 9. I think that was 9. I need one more. One more to hit 10 and then 2 to solidify it. We're just going to keep going. We're going to keep going to the hour mark. Wherever we're at, we're at. I believe that was number 9. Should be using a clicker or something. Again, jump club, simple as can be. Pick 2 blocks, 3 blocks. If you want to stay in the yellow, blue, whatever I've been doing, the light blue and the dark yellow, just to sort of show that I'm working with like a zone. And I'm not really going after them now. Okay, so this variant throw more, throw a little more wrenches in the gears, but I'll watch out. Most of the time the people are help. I left my zone there, but I did it. Get across. So we got 57 seconds, and I'm only at 6. So some people would be like, "This is not a time to panic." Like I said, more and more people get knocked off, and so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna stay working the zone. Not gonna panic. We were at 15, like that. Still in the zone. Still in the zone. I want to leave it. Get out of that. Back to the zone. 20. And boom. Didn't have to panic. Didn't have to go running around. And that, my friends, is number 10 in under an hour. And we say, boom goes the dynamite. Numero. What is this? That is number 10 in under an hour. And about 15 minutes, give or take. No timer on it, but we'll go ahead and add one more. We're going to go ahead and we may have added one in there earlier. I believe that's number 10. I'll have to go back. We're going to go ahead and throw one more in there. Get under the hour. Like I said, we still have roughly 10 minutes. Yeah, so roughly somewhere in the ballpark. 7 minutes, 10 minutes. Enough time to get 2 or 3 more games in. No, sounds about right. It can be done, my friend. That's the point, is patience. Find a zone. Just work. Watch out for whatever obstacle is in your way. Whether it's the sweeping arm, snowball, or the gaps in the rolling ring. Just patient. That. Like I said, last round I only had 2 for the longest time. I didn't go get Nancy. Didn't break my strategy. Didn't start panicking, running around everywhere, trying to fight everybody. So, find areas where there's not a lot of people. Better. Far I was. Where are we at? Ready? 20. 5, 30 seconds. Real leave the zone. Like I said, you wait till the end, hold your zone, and then at the end, you want to go running out, trying to finish it up. So, still watch for the obstacles. Clearly, I don't think Buddy's now. I don't know if Buddy was even playing. Sorry. So there. That's, I believe, 11. If not, it's at least 10. I'm pretty sure that's 11. And we still managed to do it under the hour mark of streaming. And about 5 minutes, 10 minutes under the hour mark of played. So like I said, give yourself about an hour, bang these out. And that's, with fails, maybe it takes an hour, 15 minutes. Maybe you finish it in 50 minutes. But it's easily done. Easily